Okay, so here we are back on this slide with Lucy, and we're talking about introducing solid foods. Um, at less than 6 months, the infant can digest lactose but not starch. So that's one of the reasons why we want to make sure that we're exclusively breastfeeding or formula feeding to the age of 6 months. And then the next few slides we'll talk about the transition to solid foods. Um, so the purpose of solid foods is to give some nutrients. They need more nutrients than breast milk or formula alone can offer. And things that are going to govern the addition of these foods are their nutrient needs, their physical readiness, and the need to detect and control allergic reactions. Now, historically, it was thought that if you came from a family that has a high incidence of food allergies, that you should be very cautious with introducing things like peanuts, any of those top 8 allergens that we learned about in nutrition for dietetics. Um, but really now it's the practice that we want to introduce these foods rather early, but slowly, and we want to introduce them in a way that we would have some information as to if the baby is reacting to them. So there's my little wiener dog howling for some attention right now. Um, so if baby is introduced to baby rice cereal, iron fortified, which is the first food typically introduced because it is the lowest incidence of allergens, we don't want to pile on a bunch of new foods at that same time. We want to make sure that we are doing a few days in between the introduction of solid food. Here you have on page 305, infant development and recommended foods. So you see here 0 to 4 months, breast milk or infant formula. There's some things that we want to look at. Remember in lactation when we looked at that video of baby Kelsey? Baby Kelsey, when she was introduced the breast, she turned her head towards the breast. Um, and has a very strong sucking motion. Also have at this age what's called the extrusion reflex. So if you've ever seen a baby that is being fed food and they stick their tongue out and that you can't get any food in and it makes a big mess, this is actually a positive thing. And it's one of our innate reflexes to make sure that we're not choking. So that's to deter babies putting things into their mouth and choking. So at 4 to 6 months, that reflux diminishes. And I want you to, really look at the having this at the 6 month mark. Okay. So at this point, we can begin that iron fortified rice cereal, and that can be mixed with breast milk, formula, or water. Baby indicates desire for food by opening the mouth and leaning forward. And I need to show you this hilarious video of a baby eating at the first time. Sitting erect with support, can bring their hand to their mouth, indicates satiety or disinterest by turning away and leaning back. So let's watch this baby here introduced to this food. I just love this. So you see how he sits forward, he can control his head. Definite desire of eating there, right? He definitely is interested in that food. So he's showing the head control, the interest in food, and no tongue reflex at all there. It just warms my heart. I love these kind of videos. I could get sucked into a rabbit hole watching these baby videos all day. Still hungry. And we'll pick up in the next video.